Christmas.
Merry Christmas, yeah. To you and your family. Yeah.
Good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, I'm good. Yeah.
You just angle your microphone.
Okay.
So welcome everyone, welcome to today's press conference to preview our Boxing Day fixture with Brentford. We'll begin with a broadcast section where there's no embargo, but please may I ask there is no live tweeting within this section. We will then move on to the written section where there is an embargo set at 10:30 on Christmas Day. To ensure we get through as many people as possible, please may I ask that it's just 2 questions per person, so 1 question plus a follow-up. We'll begin with Sky Sports, who will kick off with team news, who will then ask their 2 follow-up questions.
Thanks, Rowan. Hi, Antonio.
Hi.
Obviously, we know Richarlison is injured, Bentancur suspended, but who else is available for the match in terms of the players returning from the World Cup?
Oh yeah, how about the players that played the final and the final for the first, second place, and the third, fourth place? Perisic, Hugo, and Kuti, and only Ivan. He came back today, and he had a training session with us, and is available for the game against Brentford. About Lloris, he came back. To stay with us, and I want him to also to stay on the bench to stay with us for the game against Brentford. But as you know very well, it's important also after the World Cup to give a bit of rest to these players. And about Kuti, he will be available for the next game against Aston Villa. Yeah, I hope so.
I'm assuming Harry will start on Boxing Day. Just give us an idea of his state of mind. Do you have any concerns about his ability to lift himself back up after the disappointment of the way in the World Cup?
No, honestly, no, because we are talking about our class striker, but at the same time, and football is this, and the football. You can have exciting moment, and also you can have a moment that you are a bit disappointed because you missed the penalty, the second penalty, no, and because the first he scored. But me, and when I was player, I never missed the penalty, but because I didn't kick. You understand? Never, because I was really a disaster about it. Yeah. But with the penalty, I lost the World Cup and against Brazil. And I think that you live this moment and you are really disappointed. And for sure, the first period you are sad. You are a bit sad. But then you know that you have to move on. Football gives you the opportunity, and then to have other chances and to enjoy football, because don't forget that we do this job, and also we are really lucky because we can enjoy the sport, and football gives us the possibility to play and to play in the sport that we have a lot of passion. Yeah, but honestly, and I'm not worried about it, and I saw him very well in these 2 days with us. Yeah.
Final question from me, Antonio. How confident should Spurs fans be that you will sign a new contract, and is it dependent on the club showing ambition and backing you in the transfer market?
No, but I think that I'd like also in the future, and don't speak about this matter in the press conference, because I think that is much more important the game that we are going to play now. In this case, against Brentford. But what I can tell you that I'm really happy in the club to work here, and I have a really good relationship with the club. We talk every day with the club, and we try to find in every situation the best solution. But I think that we have 6 months, and to stay together, to enjoy the situation, and then we'll find the best solution. But I'm really happy here, and this is very, very important for me. Buon Natale anche a tutti e famiglia, anche a tutti voi.
Hi Antonio.
Hey.
You mentioned 1994 when Baggio missed the penalty. Kane this time round. I
Yeah.
spoke to Clement Longley yesterday, and he thinks that, like you, Harry Kane will get over it quickly. But in terms of Hugo Lloris getting over the disappointment of losing the World Cup final, he thought that might take a little bit longer. How long did it take you to get over losing a World Cup final? Of course, you didn't have to go and play a league game 1 week or 2 weeks later.
Yeah, but in one side, for sure, you can be disappointed. But in the other side, and for the second time in a row, and France reached the final for the World Cup, and this is a big achievement, because in this tournament they are really difficult, and Hugo is he won the World Cup, and for sure for him was a great chance to win twice the World Cup and to do something extraordinary in your career. But at the same time, I think we are about Hugo. He showed also in this World Cup that he is a fantastic goalkeeper, and he is the captain of France, and I think that this is a big achievement to reach the final. Then when you play the final, you want to win, but everybody who played important level, you won and lost final. And if I have to tell you how many finals I lost, and we stay here 1 hour, and you can win, you can lose, but at the same time, I repeat, to reach the final, this is a big achievement for France. And in one side, we are a bit disappointed for Hugo, but we are happy for Cuti, for Romero, because for him it was the first time to become World Cup champion. Yeah.
There are 2 thoughts about the World Cup and how many players teams have had away. Spurs have nearly all your players were at the World Cup, a lot. Some teams like Brentford would have had very few. And the view is either those at the World Cup will be fitter, they'll have played for the last month, so they'll be match fit, against those that maybe had 2 weeks break and then haven't had a match for 6 weeks. Where do you stand? Are you better off being a manager of a team where your players, a lot of them have been away playing at the World Cup? Or are you better off, do you think, will we see being a team whereby very few players?
But in one end, you are happy because for my club, for Tottenham, to have 12 players in the World Cup, it means that we are in the right way, and to try to be competitive, and to try in the future to win something. It's normal that when you have so many players to play a tournament like this, especially during the season, and then now it's not easy. It's not easy because the the physical condition is not at the top. It's impossible for to give them a lot of rest, and yeah, for sure we with the players that they didn't play the World Cup and we worked for weeks. Now they are in a great physical condition. We worked a lot under the tactical aspect, under physical aspect. Now they are in a level that is better, no, than the players that finished the World Cup. For this reason, I think that I have also 2 days to make the best decision for the game against Brentford, because in one side I have the players that we worked for weeks and they are really well. In the other side, you have players that worked the World Cup and they are not at the top in this moment. I have to try to make the best decision, and because I repeat, it will be a really difficult game against Brentford.
Have a great Christmas.
You too, thank you.
Hi, Antonio.
Hey.
So of course, next up for you, Brentford on Boxing Day. They appear to enjoy coming up against the so-called bigger sides. They've already beaten Manchester City and Manchester United already so far this season. So with that in mind, how wary should you and your players be of the threat that they possess?
I didn't understand well. Yeah, sorry.
So next up for you, Brentford on Boxing Day. We know that they appear to enjoy playing the so-called bigger clubs. They've already beaten Manchester United and Manchester City so far this season. So
Yeah.
with that in mind, how wary should you be of them and the threat that Thomas Frank's side possess?
Yeah, but for sure, I think in this season it's difficult for everybody, for all the clubs that they have many players involved in the World Cup, and to play in a so short time, it won't be easy. It won't be easy, and for sure for us to play against Brentford. Also last season was really difficult, because we are talking about a team. They are really strong physically, they are really good in set pieces, and we had to pay great attention, and because it's strange. It's a strange situation. And honestly, to play so quickly after only 1 week after the World Cup, I think that is not the. I'm not really happy, but I think the old managers think like me. But at the same time, to play in Christmas period, I know that is a exciting moment for the fans, for the country. Yeah, for us less, because I repeat, we have to live with this type of situation, and this season is much more difficult than the previous season. Yeah.
Yeah, you say it's been a strange situation. It's been 41 days since you played your last Premier League game. Have you missed it at all? And does it feel, I guess, in some way that you're sort of preparing for the start of the new season again?
Yeah, to play after 41, yeah, and days, and it's strange. It's strange because usually you have this time to prepare, to prepare the new season during the summer, after your players rested, and your mind was clear. And instead, also during the World Cup, yeah, I followed my players with a finger crossed, because you know very well you can lose players, important players. It happened that Richarlison had problems, and Betancourt had problems, Ben Davies had problems, and is a fresh start, a new fresh start for the players that we worked for 4 weeks. But for the others, is a big effort, in my opinion. It's a big effort, and I don't know which is their answer. I don't know, honestly, because this is the first time to face this type of situation. Thank you very much.
Hi Antonio. Just on Richarlison, how long are you expecting him to be out for?
Yeah, about Richarlison, and I spoke with the medical department. Yeah, they said me that we need 3-4 weeks, still 3-4 weeks, and his injuries was a serious injury. Yeah.
On Lucas Moura then, obviously he's already missed a chunk of the season. He wasn't involved in the last few friendlies. What's the latest on him?
Yeah, but about Lucas Moura, and Lucas Moura, we didn't have him from the start of the season, and we are continuing to don't have him. He has this problem, and he's struggling a lot to find a solution. And for sure, it's a difficult situation, Lucas Moura, and because I have a good player in my squad, but he is never available. He's like that. You don't have him. And it's a pity because I repeat, we are talking about a good player, a good guy, but he's struggling a lot to solve this problem. And I don't know in the future what happen about him.
George.
Hi.
You mentioned that Hugo will only be on the bench against Brentford. Is Fraser Forster ready to come in and play? I know he had a little injury earlier in the mini break. And what have you seen of him so far during the sort of first half of this season that convinced you that he can step in and make a big impact?
Yeah, but about Fraser, we are talking about a reliable keeper, a good keeper, and I remember when I was the coach of Juventus that he played with Celtic, and he impressed me a lot during the game because we played not the quarterfinal, the 16, yeah, against Celtic, and we are talking about a good professional player, and he's reliable, and I can count about him, and he's going to play. He's going to play against Brentford. Yeah.
We'll have to make this the last one in this section. So, Joe.
Antonio,
Hey.
the January transfer window opens next week. What do you want the club to do in the window?
But what I want to do the club, I think that is not right to tell this, and I think that in every club and there is the coach and sporting director and the owner to try to speak about the situation, and I can give advices to my club, the way to try to improve the team and to improve the quality in the squad, especially because after 5 months and the situation has changed from the start of the season. I think that if there is the opportunity to strengthen the squad, we'll do something. You know which is our politics, and you know very well which is our politics, and we will try to follow these politics and to improve the team. Yeah, if there is the possibility to strengthen the squad, we'll do it. Otherwise, we continue with these players that I repeat, and I'm happy with them.
So just to clarify, when you said politics, do you mean the policy of the club, as in what the club normally does?
No, but and about the sign, about the sign players and about young players, about players with not big salary, and this, and we have to sign players that they can stay in our vision. You understand? In the vision of the club, and okay.
We'll move on to the written section now. So, Tom, let's kick off.
Hi, Antonio.
Yeah.
Back to Harry.